Hey, Mom, can you bring the creamer? Oh, Savannah, it looks beautiful. Did you say something? Yeah, no, I just asked if you could bring the creamer. Oh, I just did. No, I know it. Never mind. Honey, could you change the carol that you have on? It's just a little loud. Oh, I could just turn it down. I was thinking something a little more traditional for our tea. There you go. Yeah, that's good. I have no idea how you do that. I've only shown you 64 times. You know me and that stuff. Okay, I think we're ready. Mom, could you bring
the tea? Huh. Oh, it looks like we're ready. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Never mind.
Oh, Savannah, this is so pretty. I think our Christmas teas are the perfect way to kick off the holidays, don't you?
They sure do, Gran. And honestly, I think Grandpa and Dad enjoy going to the sports bar just as much. They said they were going Christmas shopping. Yeah, they say that every year.
Well, it looks like we're ready. Mom, can you bring
Here's the food. Whoa, I was just icing the cookies. Why didn't you tell me you were waiting, Joan?
Oh, I did, Mom. I was, and never mind.
Let me take this from you, Grandma.
Thank you, Savannah. Oh, I always look forward to this family tea. It tells me that Christmas is finally here.
No one loves Christmas as much as you, Grandma M. Hey, I think I'm a close second.
I think you are indeed, yes. What happened to the music? I like that other Christmas song that was playing, the upbeat one. Let's put that on again.
Sure thing, Grandma. Great.
Okay. Okay, ladies. Let's bless our time together.
I will. Okay. Lord, we thank you for the blessings of the Christmas season and for family. You are good and your love endures forever. We know your faithfulness spans the generations, and we ask that you bless our 4 generations as we gather today and lift our hearts in gratitude to you. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, who wants a sandwich? Yes, please, Grandma. Here you go. Oh, Grandma, great. How do you still have room? I'm stuffed.
Oh, I just think these little Christmas tree sandwiches are so cute. And they're light as a feather.
I found the recipe online. I'm glad you like them.
Every year you add something original to our teas, honey.
You've always had that knack, Christy. You take after your mother. Mm-hmm. You know, even as a little girl, she insisted on being in charge of the Christmas decorations and whatnot.
It was the 60s, Mama.
Oh, I'd love to see photos of that. So would I. And I bet you used to sing as you would decorate too, right, Mom?
She sang all right. She and her dad would sit at the piano and play carols together all day long.
And then you would come and play for us, and oh, I love that. I sure do miss him.
Yeah, we all do. But at least we get to hear you sing this year, Mom.
I haven't said yes to that yet.
Oh, no, great. You have to. The 4 of us are all going to be singing at the Christmas Eve concert.
And you have such a beautiful voice.
And it's for charity. Come on, Gran, you have to.
We'll see.
That's her way of changing the subject.
And speaking of changing the subject, I heard that someone has a new beau this Christmas, and I couldn't be more excited about it.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how did you know that?
How do you know that, Savannah?
Well, how wouldn't I know?
Joan, did you tell everyone?
I didn't tell anybody.
Oh, now I'm confused. How does Mom know? Okay, enough with being coy. Just say it.
I have a new boyfriend.
You do?
You do?
You do?
I do.
Oh, great.
Oh, now the secret's out.
Mom?
I wasn't going to tell you.
That's amazing. I can't believe both of us.
It's going pretty good.
I thought you had something to eat with Dad while you were out shopping.
Oh, yeah, we had a burger down.
Sports bar? Yeah, we know Dad.
You do?
I didn't, but I do now. And as long as you two had fun, I'm happy.
You mean as long as we stay away from Christmas tea? How'd that go this year?
It was really awesome. And Grandma Great has a new boyfriend.
Oh, she does?
Yes, and I think it's wonderful. She met him bowling.
Ah, of course she did.
He was a sub on her team league, and he asked her for some advice on the spin of his ball. As a thank you, he asked her out on a date.
That's a meet cute if I ever heard one.
It was. Although, Gran didn't seem too keen on the idea. I mean, she didn't say anything, but the look on her face. Oh, I think she just misses Grandpa.
I think Marie misses him too. But companionship is important.
Well, everyone wants someone to spend time with. I agree. I think it's wonderful when you start spending time with someone new and exciting, isn't it, Savannah? You still haven't told me how you found out. Oh, I have my sources. Mindy. Yeah, she told me you came by the theater the other day when I was busy. Oh, I would never reveal my sources in case I need him or her again in the future.
Well?
His name is Rudy.
Rudy?
Oh.
Does he have a red nose?
Funny, Dad.
How long have you known him?
We've been dating for 6 months. 6 months? Mindy didn't tell me that. Well, you'll meet him soon, Mom. And Dad, you will be nice to him.
He can play in all the reindeer games.
And you'll stop being so hysterically funny, too.
Can't help that.
No, he really can't. Here, Steve, have another scone.
Don't mind if I do.
But sweetheart, if you've been dating him for 6 months, how come you haven't told us about him or introduced him to us? I mean, aside from the obvious.
Hey.
I don't know. I guess I just wanted to be sure that he was someone God wanted me to spend more time with. You know, someone substantial. We've always loved meeting all the people in your life. Oh, I know, but this is the first time I'm on my own, my first job, my first place.
You don't want us interfering.
No, it's not that. Actually, yeah, it is that, but Well, we are looking forward to meeting him and getting to know him.
And we promise not to bite him. At least your mom does.
These are for the little tree in the corner.
I love seeing where you work.
It's my dream job. Thanks. It's even better this time of year. Oh, hey, since we're having the Christmas set sale out front, I thought we could get a little gift for Grandma Great.
Right. I am meeting your whole family all at once.
Well, technically, you're meeting my great-grandmother first this morning.
Well, hopefully I can win her over.
I love you. She actually has a new boyfriend, too.
Two.
Well,
Am I your boyfriend?
I thought.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not. Sure.
What was that?
The wedding march. You'd be terrible at naming that tune.
Wait, so I've gone from boyfriend to husband in less than a minute.
No, the point is you haven't.
Yet.
Well, we don't know, do we? It's just the beginning. Although my mom, grandma, and great-grandma were all married and had a daughter by my age.
Oh,
Okay, you're still in boyfriend land. I'm in no rush, don't worry.
good. Because that gives me enough time to help you with your singing.
Oh, my singing needs help.
Well, I mean, if that was the wedding march just now, I just... No offense, I need a little help.
Okay. You know, you work in music. I've heard you sing in the car. Maybe you could teach me. I actually have to sing at the Christmas Eve concert right here on stage.
Solo?
No. Just with my family. I mean, at least the ladies in my family.
Well, most importantly, I was the lead singer of the Loudest Elves, my high school Christmas band. So I am definitely qualified to help you.
Oh, my loud elf hero. The set sale's right this way in the lobby. Mindy's been working on getting it ready. Wow.
It's amazing. They did a great job.
So cute.
I like these guys.
Hey, you two.
Hey, Mindy.
I'm just showing Rudy around. We're looking to get Grandma Great a little holiday treat. Oh, well, there's some nice Christmas ornaments over here, and you have first dibs before the set sale starts tomorrow. That's it. Oh, it's perfect. Cardinals are her favorite bird.
Then I am sure she will love it.
You can just pay for that the next time I see you. We're not releasing it up yet, but I do have this. Oh, thanks, man. No problem. I gotta run. A million things to do. It was good to see you, Rudy.
You too.
Bye.
She's in a hurry.
Well, it's that time of year. Let's head to Grandma Great's to help her get ready.
get ready for
For her part of the family Christmas crawl.
Christmas crawl.
Some people call a supper safari or a progressive dinner. So it starts in one house and then progresses each night to the next, and then the next. And each house has a different part of the meal. It spans over a week. So the first night, Grandma's doing appetizers, and then the next night, Mom's doing entrees, and then the last night, Gran asked if she could do desserts.
So that means a whole week of meeting your parents?
My parents, my grandparents, and my great-grandmother.
And I am not nervous about that at all.
Oh, I can tell. Are you sure I can't help you with anything, Grandma Great?
Oh, no, I've got this. I'm just testing recipes. You know I am first up with appetizers for this year's crawl.
Which is why we're here to help you get ready.
Oh, well, all right, you can help with this.
Okay.
Yes. It's a cranberry brie bite.
I think he likes it.
Yeah.
Grandma Great, why don't you come take a little break?
Okay. Okay, but just for a minute. I've got so much to do. I don't mean to be rude. It's really lovely to meet you.
Oh, it's really lovely to meet you too, Grandma Great. Grandma, Mrs.
Marie's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, and this ornament. It's so gorgeous. You really didn't have to bring me anything.
Rudy insisted.
Well, that's an awfully nice gesture.
But all this, I think you're going to too much trouble. I mean, it's just the family.
Oh, no. It's never just family. This is one of my favorite parts of Christmas. God wants everyone to gather. Old family, new family, friends, neighbors. It's all family. It's never just family.
Nicely put, Marie.
Oh, thank you, Rudy.
I only meant sometimes I think we're all moving too fast these days.
Oh, listen to the old soul here.
No, I'm serious. I've always been curious what Christmas was like when you were my age. When Gran was my age, when Mom was my age.
It was still Christmas. I can tell you that.
Oh, I'm sure. But I mean, it would be interesting to know what it was really like back then. But I'm with Savannah. Sometimes I feel like we kind of lost that connection that people used to feel. I mean, especially now during the holidays.
I don't know that it's been lost. I'm sure that it is still there somewhere.
No, I'd like to find it. It's my first Christmas with Rudy.
And we are getting married. She sang the wedding march to me today.
We're not getting married. Well, who knows when we'll get married?
Okay, we don't know if we're getting married, but we might.
You two still have lots of time to figure that out.
Well, you hadn't figured out at my age. I'd really like to know what Christmas was like when you were a kid.
It was like it is now. Magical. Oh, you know what? My appetizers won't be magical if I don't get back to recipe testing. You two, stay where you are. You can help me out now.
Okay, I volunteer to be the official taste tester.
Oh, well, you are so appointed.
What are you thinking about there, future maybe bride?
I'm thinking I have an idea that'll make this the best Christmas ever. This is gonna be perfect. Wait. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I think we should have waited for your dad to get back from the hardware store before we started this.
Mom, we can do this.
Okay.
Oh, we can't do this. I mean, maybe we could, but look, there's Dad now, and he puts these things up every year. So why don't we just let him finish it?
That is a wise decision.
Which one of you killed Prancer?
Prancer's fine. Prancer just needs to have his head attached, and apparently, you have to be a civil engineer to do it.
Well, fortunately, I just happen to be a retired one. Shall I take over?
Yes, please.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Here
What's in the bag, Pa?
Some new tools.
What tool could have possibly been invented that you don't already own?
Power chisel kit.
Hey, how do you know one of us didn't buy you that for Christmas?
Do you know what it is?
Sure. It helps you powerfully chisel.
Your mom tells me that Grandma M has a new fella in her life. Have you met him?
No, not yet. None of us have. But we will soon. I think it's great.
So do I.
I didn't say it wasn't great.
You didn't say it was.
Why shouldn't Grandma have someone to spend some time with? Grandpa's been gone a while now, Mom. She must be getting lonely.
Oh, I know. How's Prancer's surgery coming?
Success. The patient will live.
Yay!
Good. Now you can set up his 7 siblings.
That is an ornery woman.
Dad, she is anything but ornery.
Oh, I love her. But she is ornery.
I did lots of research last night. I've been working on getting costumes and decorations. I already have almost everything we need. We'll have the whole day to plan, and I'm sure Mom and Gran will totally be on board.
Oh, that does sound fun.
And Rudy's gonna come help too.
I like him.
I like him too. A lot.
The last time I saw that look, I was facing the mirror, and I was just about your age.
Grandpa Gray was, well, he was amazing.
Oh, yes, he was. And I miss him. And sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing, but, oh, I don't know.
By being happy, can't imagine him wanting anything else for you. And he'll be waiting in heaven with open arms.
That's always been a comfort to me. And having Jim for companionship now is awfully nice. Sometimes it can feel a bit empty in this big old house.
I can't wait to meet him. Oh, maybe we can go on a double date.
Oh, that sounds like fun, too. And he is looking forward to meeting all of you two tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Which means we need to get started.
Okay.
Dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh.
This is going to be so much fun.
Spirits bright, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song.
Look at you! Welcome to Christmas in the 1940s.
Wonderful, Mom.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Oh, Mom. You've outdone yourself. This is wonderful.
Well, it was all Savannah's idea, and it would never have come together without her and young Rudy's help.
So he's the new beau, huh?
Yes, he is. And I hope Steve doesn't scare him away.
And he does try to intimidate Savannah's dates, or at least he used to.
There he goes.
And speaking of new beaux, where's this young man of yours, Marie?
Oh, he'll be along. He just had to stop to pick something up.
Well, we certainly are excited to meet him. Aren't we, Joan?
Yes, we are. I think I'm going to get something to eat.
Hi. It's really nice to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell. You guys look great. I mean, and he's the whole time in clothes.
Oh, thank you. You look very handsome yourself, Rudy. And it is so nice to meet you.
Yes, finally. I mean, I'd say we heard so much about you, but we haven't.
Oh,
Dad,
well,
don't tease him. Or me.
His bark is worse than his bite, Rudy, but it is true. We really don't know an awful lot about you. How did you two meet?
Well, I was, I was on my way home from work.
Rudy is a future music publishing titan.
Well, hopefully. But anyway, I made my daily stop to the grocery store.
He loves the grocery store.
Always have. There is something cheerful about them.
I like them too, Rudy.
I was in the produce section looking for rutabagas.
And I introduced myself and helped her find them.
Oh, very gallant of you.
We got to talking.
About rutabagas?
Well, no, at first...
And then we realized we'd been chatting for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and time just flew by. And so we decided to have dinner together that evening.
Oh, and here we are now.
And I am so lucky that you didn't know where those rutabagas were, so...
I actually don't know what they are.
They're turnips, and that is an incredibly sweet story.
Huh. Live and learn.
Mom, there is a profiterole tower in the dining room.
We will bring you back some.
Well, I can do that. Is it hot? Is it hot in here? It's feeling hot.
I'm perfectly comfortable.
Right. Well, you know, you have got to try these barbecue franks. They're delicious. And, what I meant to say is that, you might wish to sample one of these barbecue Frankfurter hors d'oeuvres. They are rather delicious. And, you know, I believe they were, quite fashionable in the 40s.
You need conviction. With more conviction, you won't lose. See?
No, sir.
Well, you will. Might want to get that fallen Frank.
Yeah.
Why don't I get you some cider there, Rudy? You seem a bit thirsty.
Yes, sir. Mr. Mitchell, thank you.
Okay, guys, he's here.
You must be Savannah. You have your great-grandmother's eyes. I'm Jim Bainham.
Oh, please come in, Jim. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh, you made it.
Yes, sweets for the sweet.
Oh, goodness. You know where the serving utensils are, right?
I sure do, Grandma Great.
Hi, I'm Christy, the granddaughter. May I take your hat?
Oh, thank you. I'm Jim. It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, it is lovely to meet you.
Oh, I feel like a teenager introducing my boyfriend to my parents.
I imagine you were a lovely teenager because you're certainly beautiful now.
So corny.
Hey, I'm not corny. That's one of my best lines.
Keep it coming.
Well, I must say, you folks certainly go all out for Christmas.
We do, although we don't usually do all of this.
Right. I'm so glad we did, though. I love the 40s theme. And Savannah, these outfits are fabulous.
That's the advantage of working in promotions and theater and having a best friend who's in wardrobe.
It brings back a lot of memories.
Oh, it does for me, too. You know, we didn't have a lot back then.
Well, yes, but we seemed to get by.
So tell us more about what Christmas was like for you back then.
Well, we didn't have a television.
Not a lot of folks did.
And of course, we didn't have a smartphone either.
I'm glad that we all agreed to leave them home tonight.
It seemed that it would help set the mood.
Wait, so what would you guys do without all that stuff?
Well, that's just actually the point. It's a lot of stuff. Not that it didn't serve a purpose. Certainly brought up a lot of new positive things, but back then
Well, back then, We told stories, and we cherished the time we had with each other, cooking and eating and laughing and reminiscing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can remember my cousins and I used to gather around the piano and try our best to sing the Christmas carols and sound like the Andrews sisters.
I have always loved your piano playing, Mom.
You know, it wasn't easy to gather everyone because travel was harder. And so I was so pleased to see them.
That was just after the war, and we relished having the chance to get together. So what's the expression? Simpler times.
It was my mother would read a chapter a day of Luke.
Oh. And we'd start December 1st, and then we would go straight through till Christmas Eve. My family did that too.
Mama loved that time we all spent together in the days before Christmas. We all did.
Wow, what a cool tradition. I want to do that with my family someday when I'm married with kids of my own. Emphasis on someday, Dad.
We didn't take anything for granted, including one another. It all felt precious, and we're celebrating.
That's so beautiful.
It was a special time. A lot to miss.
Where is your family located, Mr. Bainham?
Jim, please. They've all scattered to the winds, but this year, 2 of my sons and their families are going to come here for Christmas and spend the week with me.
I'm sure you'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Family traditions are so important.
Yes, they are. Old ones and new ones.
Well, I sure like the new old ones. I mean, they're old, but they're new to me. So I guess.
I think I agree with that. You know, Mom, I'd still love to know what Christmas was like for you, too. And you, Grandma.
Well, Christmas in the 60s was fun.
Okay. Well, I loved Christmas in the early 90s before all of this tech stuff came along.
90s, wow.
Oh, you say that like it's a different century.
Well, I mean, technically it was.
And Savannah wasn't born until 2001.
2000 for me here.
Oh, well, you're all babies to us.
Mom, why don't you make your part of the Christmas crawl early 90s?
And I could do a 60s themed dessert party at our house. That would be so much fun.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Far out.
Well,
We're in?
We're in.
We're in too.
Okay, we're in, yeah.
and Jim and I will attend appropriately attired.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I've always loved that carol. We always used to sit at the piano and sing it, cajoling my mother to come join us.
Hey, Sav, this would make a great song to sing at the Christmas concert.
You'd crush it if you sang it, Gran.
I do love it.
Brady, come dance with me.
Yeah.
Care to dance?
Yes.
Sorry.
Mr. Bainham?
I would if I could.
We'd love to watch you two.
You are really something special, Sav. You're special and you're wonderful. And I just want to keep spending time with you.
So who's stopping you?
The holly and the ivy, when they're both full grown, are the trees that are in the world. The holly bears the crown. The holly bears the crown. The holly bears the crown.
It was a huge success. Everyone loved it.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And the outfits were amazing. I mean, it was so nice of you to help, especially because the offices are closed for the holidays. You should be relaxing.
This is me relaxing. And it helped that we did Finian's Rainbow a few years back. I love those clothes from the 1940s.
Oh, me too. You know, it must have been hard for them. After the war, they found such joy in simplicity. I feel like we're so spoiled now.
I don't know. I suppose it's hard to compare because all we know is what we've grown up with.
Well, that's exactly why I like doing the Christmas crawl like this. I mean, I get to see what it was like for 3 different generations of my family.
I'm really looking forward to the 60s dessert party at your grandmother's house.
Oh, me too. You're bringing Colin, right?
Are you kidding? He's a theater guy through and through, and the chance to wear some 60s clothes? He's it.
Rudy will be excited to see you, too.
Same.
Oh, and hey, you told my mom about Rudy and me.
I didn't know it was a secret.
Well, it's not. Just, I hadn't told them yet.
Oh.
My parents are amazing, but you know, after moving home and starting my new job, I just wanted to feel my independence and not like I had to share every minute aspect of my life with them.
Rudy isn't exactly minute.
No, I know. And you know, now that it feels more real, I'm actually really happy they know. I don't know, I guess I was just being silly.
Actually, I get it. We love our parents, but sometimes boundaries are important.
Yeah, and it's like I'll always want their advice and their guidance and support. But I'll always respect them.
You just want them to respect you too.
Exactly. And to be fair, I mean, at least so far, they haven't given me any reason to think that they don't. I just don't want to be treated like a kid.
Change is hard. For us and for them, I'd imagine.
True.
Well, are you ready to go look at some 60s and 90s outfits for the rest of the crawl?
I can't wait. Oh, this, my friend, is going to be a Christmas for the ages.
The cider is delicious. You're gonna have to give me the recipe.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's easy.
Oh, cooking has always been easy for you.
Well, I don't know if you could call making cider cooking, but I am looking forward to preparing a nice dinner for the crawl. And I am glad that Grandma is bringing Jim, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see her with that spark back.
She's always been pretty sparky.
Oh, still, it's nice to see her so happy.
Well, she's always been pretty happy. Oh, I really like Savannah's boyfriend. How long has she been seeing him?
6 months now. And just say it, Mom.
I did. I like Rudy.
You know you didn't have to drive all the way over here with this wrapping paper. So, what is it?
I'm just not sure Mom should be seeing this, Jim.
Grandma is a grown woman.
Yes, but we don't know him, and sharing Christmas with somebody.
Oh, I think it's a really wonderful thing to share. And we will get to know him. Grandma knows him, and from what I've seen so far, he's a pretty darn good guy.
Yeah, it's just not.
He's not Grandpa. Oh, you're right about that. But he is Jim, and Grandma seems to like him, so shouldn't that be enough?
I miss my dad.
Oh, I know you do, Mom. We all do. And I am sure that Grandma thinks about him every day.
Does she?
Maybe this is a conversation you should be having with her, Mom.
Oh, you know, as you get older, your relationship with your parents changes. You start being really protective of them, and
when they have spent their whole lives protecting you?
Yeah.
Where does the time go, Mom? It feels like it was just yesterday. We were bringing Savannah home from the hospital as a little baby.
And then the proverbial empty nest.
Well, Savannah may have left the nest, but I have definitely not stopped worrying about her.
And you won't, honey.
Excellent. Does it at least get easier?
Well, I'd say your relationship just changes in how you approach it.
How so?
Well, when they're young, you want them to be happy and loved and safe, and well, you want the same thing for them when they're older. But when they're younger, you have more control over
protecting them.
Yeah. Once they've left that nest, you just have to have faith that you've given them the tools they're going to need. And
I suppose you just have to let them live their own lives and, oh, frankly, make their own mistakes.
Like I did with you.
Oh, well, luckily for you, I was perfect and never made any mistakes.
Right.
You know, Mom, if you think about it,
What you want for Grandma, they're the same things I want for Savannah. Love and happiness and safety. So maybe you should trust her too.
I hear you. Doesn't mean I'm not going to worry about her. But I hear you.
Okay, Mom. Come here.
Oh,
I love you.
I love you, sweet girl. So much.
How long since you've been on a double date, Jim?
Well, I got married when I was 18. We didn't date back then much, so I can't remember if I've ever been on one.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, dating can be a little tricky these days, but you'll catch on pretty quickly, I'd imagine.
So, Mr. Dating Pro, do you have any advice for Jim and Grandma Great?
I'm not much of a dating pro. I mean, I think your dad already hates me.
I told you, he does not hate you.
Why do you think he hates you, Rudy?
Well, he made me really nervous, and I kind of flopped when I met him.
Well, dads are always hard on their daughters' dates. I'm as guilty as anyone when it comes to that.
Steve is probably just testing you. He's protective of his little girl.
He's gonna love you like I do.
Love me?
I mean, like, a lot.
I already like you a lot.
Me too. So, how about that advice?
Yes, right. Well, it certainly helps if you are with someone you really want to be with. Otherwise, it could be a real drag. I've been on some endless dates, if you know what I mean.
Oh, care to elaborate?
No, he wouldn't. Because he's a very smart young man who's soon going to win over your father.
On advice of counsel, I choose not to answer that question. Besides, it's irrelevant. There is nowhere I would rather be right now.
Oh, I am going to write that down.
No need. I've already heard it.
Well, my little lotus flower, you might forget it, or I might forget it.
Well, true. That's one of the advantages of our age. Everything's new, even if it isn't.
It was so fun seeing you guys in your 1940s outfits. I mean, how did it feel to go back in time?
Oh, nice.
And warm. The clothes were very heavy back then.
Oh, weren't they?
How did you feel, Savannah?
I think the best way that I can put it is that it felt real. I mean, maybe because it really looked like Christmas. I mean, does that even make sense?
Yeah, it does to me. I mean, you guys really knew how to celebrate Christmas back then.
Yeah, we did. And that's one of the beauties of Christmas. It's timeless.
Yeah, you are timeless.
What are you doing?
I am writing that down. That was a good one.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, I followed Christy's recipe to the note. I hope it's good. Probably should have taste tested it on Paul first.
I could hear some tools buzzing in his workshop when I was walking over.
Oh, yes, he's got some new chisel-y thingy, and he's doing, I don't know, something chisel-y with it, I guess.
This is absolutely delicious.
Is it? Oh, good. Maybe I'll have it at my dessert party.
I love how you guys always end your Christmas crawls with a dessert party.
Well, my sweet mama always says that family is more than just relatives, especially at Christmas.
How is she?
Oh, she's doing really good, actually. How is your grandmother doing?
Oh, it's almost as if she's been given a new lease on life since she married Jack.
And how are you dealing with that?
We're just glad to see her so happy. We miss our grandpa, of course, but he told Nana he would haunt her for the rest of her days if she didn't move on with her life after he passed. And I believe he would have, too. Hey, I hope Savannah's gonna be at the 60s party. I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, she'll be there. She's the one that came up with this whole idea about the different ages.
Well, it's going to be a groovy blast. I brought over some 60s decorating ideas we can dig into.
Well, I am so fortunate to have such a talented interior designer as my neighbor.
You're too kind. And I'm happy to help. Those photos you gave me of your past Christmases really helped. Okay, are you ready to dig into the 60s?
Out of sight.
Do it.
I'm pretty sure you can find something really nice for Grandma Great at the set sale.
I really appreciate your asking me to come here or bringing me here. And I don't think there's anybody who knows Marie better than you do.
Well, we're really close, and I just treasure her.
Yes, well, so do I. I think that feeling is mutual.
Yeah, I can tell. What did you call her the other night at the restaurant?
My little lotus flower.
She loved that.
Yeah.
And I think she's gonna love anything that you decide to get her.
I wanted to get something extraordinary.
Oh, well, she's not hard to please.
Oh, I don't want to just please her. I want to see her face light up, I mean, it makes me so happy. And I didn't think I'd ever feel that way again.
When did your wife pass?
Oh, 5 years ago now. And I considered myself very lucky to have a partner like her for as long as we were together.
So, if you guys were married when you were 18, you must have been high school sweethearts?
Oh, yes. And junior high and grade school.
No way.
Yeah. I'll love Emma forever. She'll always be here in my heart. And I know she'd want me to be happy.
I told Grandma Great the same thing about Grandpa Great.
Oh, you did? I worry that she feels a little bit guilty about us.
I think the more time you spend with her, the more comfortable she's gonna feel.
I certainly hope so.
Mr. Bainham?
Oh. That's it. That's extraordinary.
There is nothing like a good cup of tea on a cold winter day. With lemon and honey, just the way you've always liked it for as long as I can remember.
It's the perfect combination.
You want some cookies with that?
No, I'm saving room for Christy's dinner tonight.
Well, I can't blame you for that. She is definitely the chef in the family.
True.
Now, tell me why you're visiting me in the middle of a busy day when I'm sure you have things to be doing to get ready for your own party.
Can I just visit my mom?
Absolutely. So why are you here?
Mom, you know I love you.
Of course I do.
And
And?
you know I have a hard time expressing myself.
Oh, nonsense.
No, it's true. I guess that's why I like to sing. It's the best way I know to speak from my heart.
Well, it's just the two of us here. Give it a go.
Okay? I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh, my goodness, for what?
I just couldn't. And it was also harder because it's Christmas. And I just felt. But now I can. I definitely can.
Well, I'm glad. I still don't know what we're talking about, but I'm glad.
I've been awful about you and Jim. And if he makes you happy, then he makes me happy too.
No, honey. He does make me happy. And I know you miss your father so much. So do I. And sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing, but in my heart.
Mom, you are doing the right thing. As long as he's always kind to you.
And me to him. Jim's a good man. And having someone to spend time with and keep each other company, it's just nice. I think you'll really like him as you get to know him.
I know I will.
And you've never been awful. I've known you your whole life. You've never been awful.
Really? The Sears candy counter when I was 7?
That was pretty awful.
Well, you just tell Mr. Jim Beanham that if he is ever not kind to you, I'm going to go Sears candy counter on him, okay?
That should keep him in line. Oh, I love you, honey.
I love you, Mom. So much.
Year after year in the heart of December, I get a feeling I know all so well. All of the madness, lost in the magic.
Well, I think we're ready.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good.
Okay, everyone, time to come to the table.
Twist my arm.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, this looks wonderful, Christy.
Well, we eat with our eyes, and I can tell you already, this tastes delicious.
You are so right, Jim. And we're so happy you're with us.
Yes, we are. And Rudy, too.
Thank you.
Now, Mom and Grandma M taught me every single one of these dishes back in the 90s when I was first starting to cook.
Oh, I'm not sure that taught is the right word. You knew what you were doing right from the start.
Oh.
I think I taught you about this much.
I think you both taught me a lot, actually. And I hope you all enjoy your meal.
You know we will.
Hey, I remember this.
Yeah, that was yours originally. I always loved it. Steve found it up in the attic.
That and about 100 other things I wasn't looking for. I was up there for hours.
I can relate. Our attic is a treasure hunt.
Sorry, I just want to thank you all really quick for including me.
You're one of us now, kid. Till she says you're not.
Dad?
Hey, kidding. Everyone, enjoy your meal.
Yes. And we have something really special planned for afterwards.
Tell us. What is it?
Eat, please.
Okay.
That was spectacular.
Oh, it was. And I am so full.
I don't think I could eat again till next Christmas.
Really? I was hoping there was some more.
What?
I'm kidding.
I don't know where you put those 4 portions that you ate.
Dad, don't make him feel self-conscious.
I like a young man with a healthy appetite.
Well, it actually wasn't 4, sir. It was 5.
Wow.
Okay, everyone. It is time to really go back to the early 90s.
Oh, does that thing still work?
It's just some very helpful tinkering from Dad. Yes.
Thank you, Paul.
You're very welcome.
Now, as some of you may know, Christy has a soft spot for children, hence our very, very spoiled daughter.
Dad, Mom did not spoil me. You did.
That's probably true.
That's definitely true.
But isn't that one of the real joys of Christmas? Sharing the magic and spoiling the children just a wee bit. I can vividly remember the sparkle in Joan's eyes on Christmas morning.
And I remember that same sparkle in your eyes, Christy.
Well, apparently it's genetic because I can see that sparkle in Savannah's eyes right now. Did I say that out loud?
You did, kid.
And I loved it. Mom, okay, please explain what those are.
Oh, right, okay. So there is one for every couple, we are going to open them and read a poem, which will reveal a toy that a kid in the 90s would have loved to receive for Christmas.
And in that spirit, we bought a bunch of toys to donate to the toy drive at the Christmas concert tomorrow.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
I can't wait to see what our toy is.
Well, then you and Grandma Great can open yours first.
Okay.
There we go. All right. They saved the world from all kinds of dangers.
And kids played at Christmas with their Power Rangers. Very good.
My grandkids love Power Rangers.
Well, that's because they were so cool. I mean, they still are to me.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, our turn?
Yes.
All right. At Christmas, you'd ask your children to show.
What their favorite toy was. Tickle Me Elmo.
We looked everywhere to get one for Christy.
Yeah, everywhere.
Thank you.
Okay, Rudy, it's our turn.
Yes, all right.
Here we go. Kids made their wishes, and then it was whoosh.
Christmas was here, and you got a koosh. What's a koosh?
Whoosh balls.
Squishy balls made of rubber strands.
Yeah, I think they're making them again, actually.
Really?
What do you do with them?
Well, you have fun with them. You remember Rosie O'Donnell always had one on her show?
Oh, that was before his time.
They're fun to squish.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get you one.
Well, then I am sure I will love kooshing it.
Okay, babe, it's our turn. Okay. For lots of children who had holiday goals.
They'd hope and they'd hope for dolls who were...
Oh, I love trolls. I used to play with moms all the time when I was younger.
Yes, you did. I was trying to think back to how the 90s felt at Christmas time, you know, before technology really took over everything. And yes, I know there's been some great things that have come from that, but when I think back to those toys and the feelings of pure wonder and imagination that came from playing with them.
You kept yourself entertained for hours and hours at a time.
You played by yourself, you played with your friends, you played with us.
Oh, well, when I played with them with my friends, we would connect and build our whole worlds around them. I mean, I loved sharing that.
Connection and sharing sounds pretty Christmassy to me.
And I think it is just as apt now as it was then.
Oh, Christy and Steve, this has been wonderful. Thank you for doing all this.
Yes, and for the wonderful dinner.
Well, it was all inspired by our Savannah.
Oh, well, it's been amazing, but we still have one more fun trip to take back in time.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Here's to Christmas in the 60s.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm really glad you're going to sing at the holiday concert, Gran.
Yeah, Mom, what swayed you?
Well, I was daydreaming about the first show I ever saw at the St. Louis Theater.
Hello, Dolly, with Carol Channing. I have that poster near my desk.
Goodness, you love that show. You came home absolutely glowing.
Well, it just reminded me of how much joy I feel when I'm singing. And spending time with you three troublemakers at Christmas just reminds me how lucky we are to have each other.
You're so right, Gran. And Mom, dinner last night was a blast.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It was. And Steve is dropping all the toys off at the theater right now.
Well, I hope that this year's concert brings in more for the children than ever before.
You know, people really look forward to this every year. I'm glad I finally get to be a part of it.
Oh, well, you were in it when you were 9, don't you remember?
Mom, I was a donkey.
You're a very cute donkey.
I didn't even say anything. I just stood there.
But still, very cute. Oh, I'm so glad we're all going to be singing in the concert this year.
You know, I wonder why we haven't done it before.
I think we always say that we're too busy during the holidays, but thanks to the persistent one over here for giving us the nudge we needed.
Well, now that I'm finally on my own, it feels good to contribute to family Christmas as an adult.
Well, you have always contributed, but I will say that you have made this year extra special already with your themed parties.
It really has been lovely, Savvy. And I have a scathingly brilliant idea for the concert?
Scathingly Brilliant. I love that movie.
Oh, how do you even know that movie?
What movie?
The Trouble with Angels. It's from the 60s. It stars Haley Mills. She's so good and so funny in it. She uses that expression a lot in the movie.
And Rosalind Russell was amazing in it.
Rudy and I watched it the other night. Oh my gosh, the Christmas scene was so beautiful. I cried. I think I saw a little glistening in Rudy's eyes, but he claimed it was just allergies.
Ah, the rare December allergy.
I remember that movie. Nuns and a boarding school.
That's right, Mama. You took me to the theater to see it.
And we used to go every Saturday to the matinee.
What made you want to watch that movie, Sav?
I don't know. We just came across it. I wasn't so sure because it's so old, but...
Oh, so old.
No, you know what I mean.
Yes, unfortunately, I think I do.
Anyways, we really loved it. It was, I don't know, like Grammar Great would say, timeless.
The best things are.
Exactly. And Christmas songs are too. So, ladies, I'm going to tell you my scathingly brilliant idea for the concert, and then we can rehearse.
That's the last of them. Thanks for the help, Rudy.
Yeah, these toys are gonna make an awful lot of kids really happy on Christmas morning, Mr. Mitchell.
Trying to butter up your girlfriend's old man, huh?
No, sir. I was just saying.
I'm teasing you, Rudy. But don't tell anyone. It's a sign of affection from me.
I thought that.
I love my daughter. Just want her to be happy.
That's what I want too, sir. I care about her very much. I want to do what's right by her.
Well, you better. Let's see how much conviction I have.
Yes, sir.
Affection, teasing, remember?
Your secret is safe with me, sir.
Well, I think you could probably call me Steve now.
I might prefer Mr. Mitchell a little while longer, if you don't mind. You're kind of a scary guy.
You think?
Teasing, Steve. This food is even better the second time.
Mom gave me lots of leftovers, and I figured, why not invite the human disposal over?
You sweet-talking me?
Mom also gave me this. I think I'm gonna put it up every Christmas.
Ah, well, I mean, maybe I can fix these lights.
Didn't you say you almost electrocuted yourself rewiring a lamp?
When I was 12, I've gotten better.
Oh, good to hear.
You know, your parents are actually really cool.
I think so too.
I had a lot of fun with your dad this afternoon.
You hung out with my dad today?
Well, it was spur of the moment. When he said he was bringing the toys to the theater, I figured I'd help him out. And then he took me to his favorite sports bar, and we hung out. He's a good guy.
I told you he was gonna like you. Audrey, where did you find all this stuff?
I had my sources, and I called in a few favors.
The house is going to look great. Thank you so much.
And thank you to you too, Mindy. Those 60s outfits are fantastic.
Oh, I'm in heaven when I get to do period dress, but I'm really looking forward to tonight.
Me too. I get to meet your new guy, Savannah. What's he like?
He's charming
And handsome.
And polite.
And funny.
all that, yeah. Should I get us some drinks before we dive in?
Yes.
Let me help you, sweetie. Okay, let's see. Mom has some cider I could heat up, or we could have tea. Sav?
Oh, whatever you think is great.
What's not great?
Oh, no, anything you said is great.
Savannah, honey, I know when something's bothering you.
I wouldn't call it something.
Okay, what would you call it?
Maybe someone. Except he's not really bothering me. It's just, this all feels like it's moving really fast, and maybe I'm not ready for it. I mean, I know you were, and Gran and Grandma great, and maybe I should be.
Whoa, slow down. I think you're missing a few really important steps. Is Rudy wanting more of a commitment than you're willing to make?
No, he's just becoming very present.
Well, that's what happens when you spend time with someone, especially someone you care about, and that is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. And I mean, everything that Gran and Mindy said about him is true. He loves God and he treats me so well and he makes me so happy. But I just feel all this pressure.
From Rudy?
No, not from him.
Savannah, you have your whole life ahead of you. You've only known Rudy for 6 months. You don't have to put any expectations on yourself or on your relationship with him.
But you knew at my age. I mean, you knew. So what do I do?
All right. As your mom, I want to do everything I can to make sure you don't get hurt. But as much as you'll always be my little girl, I have to recognize that you're a grown woman now.
Well, I hope that doesn't mean you can't help me.
No, of course it doesn't. Believe me, it is really hard not telling you what to do. But I'm not you. And part of why you waited to introduce Rudy to us is because you didn't want us to interfere.
Okay, Mom. Now I'm asking you to interfere.
Okay, honey. I'm gonna give you some advice that was passed on to me from Gran and from her mom to her. Love, it doesn't have an age limit. And it comes in so many different ways. Some fast, some slow. You can't force it. When you know, you just know. And the wonderful news is, you can spend time with someone and not have to know. It's perfectly legal.
That's good.
Your dad and I will always be there for you to pick you up when you fall. So will your grandma and grandpa. Grandma great too. Because family, just like love, it's timeless.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetheart.
I feel like a kid again.
Speaking of which, excuse me.
Where are you going?
I spotted Audrey's twins at the candy table in the hall. I thought I might go point out some of my favorites to them.
He's gonna hang out in the den with Audrey's husband.
Tim's a good friend. And we introverts, we gotta stick together. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Out of sight.
Ladies, friends and neighbors are here on our final night of our family tradition. Shall we mingle?
We shall mingle.
Mingling.
Hey, mingle. You look amazing, Marie.
That she does.
Well, it's all thanks to you, Mindy, and you look pretty snazzy yourself. Doesn't she, Colin?
Oh, both of you look fantastic. But Jim and I aren't exactly slouches now, are we?
Oh, groovy, man.
Oh, totally groovy.
Hey, where's Savannah and Rudy?
Oh, Savannah's in there.
And Rudy's over there.
We'll catch up with them in a bit.
Yeah. This music is great, though. We all got to do some dancing.
It's a little fast for me.
Come on, Jim. I know you've got moves.
Well, I got them, but they're a lot slower than they used to be.
I can dance slower with you.
But first, more Jell-O mold. You have to try it.
I do?
Well, if you expect to see me dancing later, you do.
Okay, maybe a little of the green one then.
It's delicious. Tastes just like spinach.
What? I don't.
You're gonna try this. It's so green.
So, when do I get to meet Rudy? I haven't seen you two together tonight.
Oh, we've just kind of been...
Seth, you have to come dance with us.
Audrey, have you met Colin?
Not yet. Hi, Colin.
And this is Rudy.
I've heard a lot about you. You've been getting some excellent press.
Well, that's nice to hear. Do you want to come dance with us, Audrey?
Oh, thanks, but I should probably go find the twins before they devour all of the peppermint bark fudge and end up bouncing up the walls all night.
Dance with me?
There's a whole room just for dancing. And we got to get Jim in there. I ate that green stuff.
I have no idea what that means.
Jell-O salad.
But with pineapple and cottage cheese.
Ew.
Okay.
Rudy really is a nice young man.
Yes, he is, Mama, and he makes Savannah happy.
And we're not gonna worry about her anymore, are we?
Not in the slightest.
Who are you two kidding?
Turned out amazing, didn't it?
Sure did. I mean, look at all the smiles on these faces. The 60s rock. And I am definitely going to be adding some 60s music to my playlist.
You know, my dad actually listens to 60s Satellite in his car. He says, puts him in a good mood.
Are you in a good mood?
I'm good. It's crazy to think the 60s must have been like back then. I mean, what Christmas was like? Gran said it was a time of free thinking and change and expression.
Well, it was clearly pretty cool. But honestly, I think it's still good old Christmas. I mean, Jesus, born in a manger, family togetherness, gifts. I mean, that's the constant, isn't it? Your great-grandmother was right. Times may change, but every year, we can always count on Christmas to bring us together.
You know, you're kind of scathingly brilliant.
I did not cry during that movie.
No, I know. It was just your allergies.
This night is magical. But why do I have the feeling that there's something you want to tell me?
I do want to talk. Just not now. Maybe later. Just want to be in this moment with you. This moment that may never happen again. And I don't want to miss it. And I don't want to miss you.
I'm right here.
Stockings may be empty, this is true. But I won't care as long as I'm with you. The look in your eyes, my reward.
Christmas is here! It's time to get cozy and watch your favorite holiday movies on Great American Family.
Oh, hello. Hi. Did you know that every load of laundry could be worth as much as $300?
Really?
And your clothes just keep getting more damaged the more times you wash them.
$300? That's a lot of money. Once you take it out, it's just never the same.
The color always kind of fades.
Add Downy to your wash to protect your clothes. Downy does more than detergent alone. It smooths and conditions fibers, so clothes look newer, longer. See?
This one looks brand new, like it just came off the rack.
I can't get over the smell.
Saves me money. I'm starting to like Downy.
Downy saves loads.
I think we're gonna be a hit at the Christmas concert.
Can we just take a break for a second? Not all of us are cut out for the stage, you know?
There'll only be friends in the audience. There's no pressure.
Oh, I just don't want to let you all down.
Oh, honey, that's not even possible.
It's not possible. And we'll be there to support you all the way.
Mom, I do get that nervousness feeling, though. I mean, when I was younger, I looked up to you three so much, and I never wanted to let you down.
Oh, honey, all I ever wanted, all we ever wanted was for you to be yourself, to walk your own path.
That's the beauty of it, really. We're all ages, all individuals, but we come together and love one another just as God loves us. That's family.
And we lift each other up when we're down, and we celebrate each other when we're up.
We put our hope in God. We gain inspiration from those who've come before and those who are coming along behind us.
Because we are all moving forward together as one.
I think that's really what I love the most about Christmas.
And you have taken us on such a great journey this Christmas, Sav, and I think we're all the better for it. And I am feeling less nervous now, thanks to you three.
You know, I think we all worry too much. My own mama used to always remind me, the good Lord tells us not to worry about tomorrow because tomorrow will worry about itself. And who can gain a single hour of life by worrying? So seek God and all good things will come to you.
Amen, Gran.
You know, it's kind of funny, Grandma Great. You and I both this Christmas have spent time with two amazing guys, and we found ourselves worrying about it.
Ah, well, that's called being human.
You know, I wondered if I was doing the right thing seeing Jim, but then in my heart I realized it was just fine. And you know, when I look at Jim, I feel happy, and that feels awfully good at my age.
Oh, it's an awfully nice feeling at my age, too. And Rudy is really special, so you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna give it to God.
I'm going to get something hot and Christmassy for us to drink.
Oh, good idea.
Excellent idea.
Oh, and Mom?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, once a mom, always a mom.
It's a name I've always felt privileged to answer to.
Actually, this applies to all three of you.
I was just gonna say, I really love you guys.
Sweets for the sweet. You sure are corny. Hey, that's some of my best stuff. Ah. Oh, this looks good. It is good. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I never thought that I'd have someone to spend time with again in my life. Me either. Well, there's no pressure here. No pressure for me either. Just happy spending time together. The feeling's mutual. I'm beginning to feel like I did back then. Oh, simpler times, simpler pleasures. I got you something. I hope you won't think it's presumptive. I know it's not Christmas yet, but I just wanted to go ahead and give it to you. Well, I got you something too, but it's under the tree and you can't open it until Christmas. Oh, okay. I can wait. Maybe you should have to wait then too. No, I'm curious. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, Jim, it's beautiful. In some cultures, the lotus flower represents new beginnings. Oh. It seemed appropriate. I love it, Jim. Thank you. To new beginnings.
They said our table's gonna be ready in like 5 minutes.
I really like that you wanted to come back here.
Creature of habit.
Good, because I actually really like it here too, and clearly also creature of habit.
Habits can be comforting.
And warm. And beautiful. So, last night you said you wanted to talk sometime. Is now that sometime? And should I be nervous?
You mean like, da-dum, nervous?
That still needs work.
You never gave me my singing lessons.
And I am so sorry about that.
Actually, I do have a proposal.
A da-dum proposal?
Oh, that look of horror on your face isn't exactly flattering. No. My proposal for you is this. I'm really loving spending time with you and getting to know you.
Oh, you're loving?
Maybe.
Uh-huh. Wow. Well, I am loving spending time with you and getting to know you too.
And that's all that matters, right? This minute, this Christmas. So let's just keep doing what we're doing and see where it takes us.
You know, my mom always used to call me Tigger. She says that I bounce around each day looking for the possibilities that it brings. You sure you want to hang out with a nameless guy?
Your mom isn't calling you aimless. She's saying that you're open and present. It's actually very beautiful. I think it's one of the things that I love the most about you.
Well, I like your proposal. I might even love it.
I might even love it too. So, Tigger, I have a scathingly brilliant proposal for tomorrow that I need your help with, please.
And I am all ears. But first... Merry Christmas, Savannah.
Merry Christmas, Rudy.
Your mom just texted. She's at the theater with Gran. I think she's starting to get nervous.
Dad, why do we still put up that tree every year?
Oh, wow. Well, that's the first one we got. It's symbolic. It's enduring.
Dad, it's an inflatable Christmas tree.
Have you learned nothing on this Christmas journey you've taken us on this year?
Actually, I have. The tree stays.
Just need some more duct tape.
Well, can you promise me that you won't cover me in duct tape if I start to lean over?
No, I cannot promise that.
Understood.
What I can promise, though, is that I'm proud of you, I respect you, and even though you are grown and on your own, you'll always be my little girl, and I will always be there for you.
Oh, Dad. You're all so beautiful.
That's sweet, honey, but one of us might keel over when she tries to stand up.
That's just pre-show jitters.
They'll disappear the minute you walk out on that stage.
Because we'll be right there with you.
Plus, all the guys are going to be in the front row cheering us on.
Oh, that's nice, Grandma. Okay, we're on in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear Audrey's twins singing. They're lovely.
We're following cute twin boys? Mom, we're not competing with them. We're sharing an experience. Try telling that to the butterflies in my stomach.
Okay, ladies, shall we? Come on, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
And now, friends and neighbors. Next up, we have Marie, Joan, Savannah, and Christy, who are bringing us a selection of Christmas carols through the ages. Ladies, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome for us. That warmth of community and friendship feels like family. And my immediate family and I have been on quite the Christmas excursion this year.
A look at Christmas through the ages. We wanted to share this experience with you by singing some holiday songs from the eras, represented by the 4 of us here on stage tonight. And what we learned on this journey was best expressed by my great-grandmother, that Christmas is timeless.
Its constancy spans the generations and bridges the eras with its grace, always bringing us home as family.
To start us off, my grandmother, Joan Alexander.
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our dear Savior. And Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our dear Savior. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holidays. We've been waiting all year for this night, when the snow is glistening on the trees outside, all the stockings hung by the fireside, waiting for Santa to arrive. And all the love will show, 'cause everybody knows it's Christmas time, and all the kids will see gifts under the tree. The best time of year for the family. It's a wonderful feeling. Feel the love in the room from the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, with the blessings from above. God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Savannah, why don't you take us home?
Well, I'd love to, but I think we're gonna need a little help. Guys? Guys?
You, Savannah Mitchell, can really sing.
You come by pretty honestly, I'd have to say.
You might need a little bit more help with the da-da-da-dum, but...
Give me a reason to, Rudy Jensen, and I will sing it to you in the most scathingly brilliant way you can imagine.
Yeah?
A special Monday premiere event. As an early Christmas present, we're adding a new premiere in addition to the original 20. Emily Alatalo and Marcus Rosner, a small-town dairy farmer looking to expand.
Are you telling me we don't own the land? If we can't solve this mystery, we're gonna lose everything. You wanna help?
Yeah, I'm all in.
Uncovers an unexpected gift.
I have really enjoyed our time together.
Me too.
Christmas in Maple Hills premieres Monday night at 8. Great America.